Hey, how's it going everyone? Taysin here, and recently Square Enix have announced that this Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix and Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 Remix will be all coming together on the PS4 in March next year. Finally, I've been waiting for this for so long. But yeah, basically I just wanted to talk about some reasons why this is a really good choice and decision that Square Enix have made. This is something that I think us as fans have been asking for a long time, and every now and then they've sprinkled some hope, but it's been uncertainty. So, kicking things off, the first thing is that all the Kingdom Hearts console and handheld games, excluding mobile, will all be on one platform and a current gen platform. So, obviously with Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue and then Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out on the PS4, to have all these other game remixes come out all together. This is great not just for us who are already great, beloved Kingdom Hearts fans, but new people coming into the series. What happens if they want to get Kingdom Hearts 3 or they're interested because this is maybe the first time they're hearing about the game, maybe they're younger people so they didn't grow up with the original Kingdom Hearts games, but then they have to essentially find a PS3 in order just to play those games. And I mean, a lot of people have already, traded their PS3 in for PS4. So to bring it all together, I think this is great for the fan base that not just already exists, but for a new fan base. And I think this is something that is good because Square Enix can target more people for Kingdom Hearts 3 and even the future Kingdom Hearts 3. Who knows what this means? And on top of that, everything, all 6 compilations or 6 games, 4 games and 2 HD cinematics of 358 over 2 days on the DS and Recoded on the DS. They're all going to be on a single disc. And I think I'm happy for this one because I don't have to, wherever I travel or anything, I don't have to make sure I've got both on me. I've got everything there, all on one disc, ready to play. Another reason is because the HD remixes on the PS3, if you have played them or if you haven't, you may have heard of this, and that is there's quite a few bugs on them, particularly on the HD 2.5 remixes, and this is things like loading times, sort of freezes, and a few little things. I didn't really encounter too many on the 1.5 remix. I know there are some. 2.5 I did, especially going into dry forms or on Kingdom Hearts 2. Birth by Sleep, I noticed a bit of like a slowdown and stuff. And I think for a game that's an action RPG, it's sort of where you constantly, everything is very responsive to the buttons you press. It's not like a turn-based game where it works a bit differently. It limits or it affects your gameplay in a sense, or at least it makes it a little bit less enjoyable. So to have that, and on top of that, also 60 frames per second. If you've played a game at 6 frames per second, particularly an action RPG, it looks fantastic. And seeing how good Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance HD looks in 60 frames per second, I'm excited to go through these games again in 60 frames per second. Another great thing about this all coming to the PS4 is the ease of game capturing and streaming. Kingdom Hearts, to stream them through the PS3, you need, for example, an Elgato player, Game Capture HD, and you need to plug in the HDMI to AV cable. It's a special cable that comes with the Elgato as an example of a capture card, and then you have to change the settings to 1080i, and it's a bit of a hassle. So the fact that on the PS4 now it's just easy, straight HDMI to your Elgato, or even straight to YouTube or anything through the PlayStation 4 streaming, I think that's fantastic. And on top of that, you can even save footage, and I love this because I always like to, for example, in games on PS4, when I'm fighting a secret boss or an enemy, I set the 15-minute recorder settings, so then when I beat that boss, I just hit the save button and it saves the past 15 minutes. And now I can do that with this game. So I can go and fight the Lingering Will, and I can save it all there. I don't have to hook up all these cables just to save that match. I can just play the game, hit the save, through the share button, and I've got it. So I think that is awesome. And lastly, having all the games together on one disc in the remix helps make the whole story of Kingdom Hearts much easier to understand, at least timeline wise and in the order in which you should play the games, because they've ordered all the games in the PS3 remixes to be played in that order, going from Kingdom Hearts 1 to Rechain of Memories, 358 2 days. Then for the HD 2.5 remix, you got Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Birth by Sleep Final Mix, and then the Recoded Cinematics. So I know a lot of people say this about Kingdom Hearts that hear about it or know a bit, but they've never really played them, or they play one game stuff. They are confused, like which game to get, what's what, you know. There's only Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, but there's like 6 games, you know, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. So the fact that new players can put the disc in, they can see everything, they're like, okay, so they just go in order. And I think, yeah, another thing is, you know, especially if you're revisiting Kingdom Hearts 2, like, for example, when I revisited it several years ago, I'd sort of a bit confused with some of like the DS and games and where they fitted in, just because I didn't have a DS at the time, and it was sort of like, you know, I was finally getting the opportunity to play them, but I needed to work out where they came in. I figured that out obviously through playing them, but since these came out, you know, you don't need to worry too much about that. But yeah, anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. Are you excited to see Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 Remix come all together on the PS4 next March? And also, are you hoping to see possibly a collector's edition of some sort? Obviously, with the I'm really happy with the HD 1.5 limited edition. It came with a nice art book in there, the discs in the art book. And the 2.5 Remix, well, it just came with a Disney pin, aside from this box, but it's just got the game and the pin in it. And I would love to see, you know, at least some sort of big collector's edition, like Square Enix released on their stores in USA and UK with the 1.5 and 2.5 on PS3. They released this big bundle, but it was limited. Not everywhere got it. We didn't get it here in Australia, but hopefully, you know, globally they released some sort of really cool edition with new content in terms of art books, hopefully even a soundtrack. I'd love to get a soundtrack of 1.5 and 2.5. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sharing and subscribing, and until next video, stay spot on.